Good morning. Good morning, Maximize Your Zone. Happy Monday. Give it a few seconds to give you guys a chance to join. Hopefully, you all had a great weekend. You got a chance to celebrate your moms. And if you're a mom, you got a chance to celebrate yourself, to have love showered upon you as a mom. And also for those who have lost their moms, whether it be recently or you've gone through many years going through Mother's Day without your mom, I just want to say that I pray that God continues to keep you comforted and lifted. I can't even imagine what that may feel like. To be honest, I don't want to imagine, but my heart is with you. So I just want to say that because we go through where we're always celebrating, but sometimes we forget those who can't celebrate. Hi, Katina. Thank you for joining. We forget those who aren't able to celebrate because they no longer have their loved ones with them. So they're left with just the memories. And sometimes that's good and sometimes it hurts because it's still a fresh wound. And I've heard from many of my friends who have lost their moms that it may have been years ago, it may have been 20 years ago, it may have been 25 years ago, but it's like the pain is still fresh because it's your mom. So I definitely understand that and just kind of wanted to acknowledge that yesterday and today, always. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's morning motivation to maximize. And today I'm talking about how stretchable are you? Because it's Monday, you've had an opportunity yesterday to kind of sit and do the 3 hours. If you do those with me, great. If not, you do your own thing. That's fine. But you had a chance yesterday to just kind of reflect on what it is that you need to do this week, what it is that you have to get done and prioritize. So my thought today is how stretchable are you? Because as you continue on with your goals, as you continue on maximizing your zone, you are going to be stretched. You are going to be thrown blocks. You are going to be thrown obstacles that are going to stretch and challenge you. So I ask, how stretchable are you? Just to kind of get you in the frame of mind that to be ready, to be open, and to be ready to be stretched. Because that stretching is going to open you up for more blessings. Don't think of it in a negative light that I'm being stretched, this hurts, I don't want to do this, I don't want to go that way. Don't think of it that way. Just think of it that you're being stretched to hold more. You're being stretched to hold more wisdom, more lessons, the knowledge and skills that you need in order to get to your next level. You're being stretched for more. So when I say how stretchable are you, I'm asking how ready are you to be able to hold what God has for you? How ready are you to be able to hold all the blessings that He's ready to pour onto you? If you are tight, if you only are like this big, then that's all that you can take. That is all that He's going to be able to stuff into that hole that you have open for Him to put in those blessings. But the things that He is pushing at you, not the blessings, but the obstacles and the challenges that you're facing, trying to get through these goals, trying to get to the ultimate thing that you really want and desire, those things that He's putting in your way, it's gradually pushing that hole open and pushing it open and open and open so that He can give you all of the stuff that He has for you. God has like a list of things that He wants to give you, a list of blessings that He wants to give to you if you just do what you need to do. Stretch yourself. Think of it as like, I have this rubber band here, this hair tie. Think of it as this. And you know when you stretch a hair tie, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger so that you can hold more. I'm going to put a twist on it. Okay, it gets bigger and bigger so that you can hold more, so that you've got all the blessings that you can withstand with this. After a while, if this gets too stretched, it'll be stretched out and it'll begin to pop. You want to know why? Let's take it to the next level, because now you're trying to get to your next level. You're ready for your next level. Once your zone gets so open and so wide and stretched out, that means that you have filled whatever it is that you need to fill on this level. You have maxed out your capacity. Now it's time to go to the next level. Now it's time to max that zone. So if you're tight like this, you need to start stretching yourself. You need to start stretching yourself. Being able to take in those things that you need to learn, those skills that you need to learn in order to do what it is that you need to do on your next level. So I ask you, how stretchable are you? Are you willing to be stretched? Are you willing to expand your capacity to be able to hold more? Or are you just going to stay the same? Are you happy with just the little bit that you have? And if you are, that's okay. Maybe you are happy. The point is to find your happiness. So if you have met your capacity, if you are happy, truly happy where you are, and you are truly walking in your purpose and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, by all means, that's great. This motivation isn't for you. But if you are someone who you feel like you're being stretched and it's hurting, and it's prying, it's inconvenient, you don't want to do it, you're being stretched for more. You're being stretched because it's a necessity. You're being stretched because there is more for you to gain. So don't think negatively. You're being stretched for a reason. Allow it to happen. Just be elastic. Be flexible. Be elastic and stretch. Go with the flow and stretch. Because the more you allow in, the more you're able to give out. So I hope this today was a good one and that you kind of get the point and you go through this week with a stretchable mindset, with the ability to want to hold more, with a different way of thinking that stretching hurts, yes, but because I'm stretching, I'm holding more. Because I'm stretching, I'm learning more. Because I'm stretching, I'm doing more. And because I'm doing all those things, it's getting me closer and closer to my next level. It's getting me closer and closer to my ultimate goal of where I want to be, of living the life that I desire, that you desire. So ladies, let's go forth and maximize today. Let's knock this week out the park. Let's make sure that today is a good one. Get your goals on the paper. The weekly goal post will be shared shortly. Make sure you document what your goals are. Even if you don't document on the page, that's fine. Make sure you have it written somewhere and you have an accountability partner and you're keeping yourself accountable. You're making sure you are working towards those goals. So have a great day and I will see you in the group. And let's get ready to maximize. Bye.